Pick, the guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this, that sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on thedougstewartshow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Good morning, Stewies. The Doug Stewart Show is brought to you by footballsportsapp.com, the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and the cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Once again, that's at footballsportsapp.com. So this past weekend, I had a house full of people, man. Obviously from Hurricane Matthew, which turned out to be bad, but it wasn't Hugo bad. Praise his holy name for that. But I had a house full of people. My Uncle Donnie, and you listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I always talk about my Uncle Donnie, who's just one of the most, he talks like this, Uncle Donnie is a bad man. So anyway, my Uncle Donnie comes into town, and for some reason, he goes to his new wife's family, which is in Griffin, Georgia. Okay, so Griffin, Georgia is like an hour and a half from downtown Atlanta. And my mother tells me this. My mother's at my house, and my mother tells me this. And for a day or two, he actually comes down on Thursday. For a day or two, I miss him. You know, I'm calling him, and I just want to check on him. And the main thing I want to find out is why, you know, didn't he come and stay with me? We got plenty of room at my house, and, you know, the good Lord has provided. He could have came and stayed with us. And so I finally get him on the phone after the show on Friday, all right? And we're talking, and, you know, he's at this hotel. He actually left from Griffin, Georgia, once again, which is an hour and a half from Atlanta. And he's in Atlanta, and he's about to check into this hotel. And so he's at this check-in desk, and he answers the phone. I say, Unc, what's going on? Hey, what's up, nephew? How you doing? I says, oh, man, everything is good. Y'all doing all right? My mom, I talk about my mother, says that y'all are about to check into this hotel. He's like, yeah, that's right. We're about to check in right now. I was like, damn, Unc, I wish you would have called me first. You could have came here. And then when he said that, I said, hold on a second. And I said something to somebody that was in the room with me. I think maybe my daughter or my mother or somebody said something. I was like, hold on, Unc, hold on a second. And when I came back, I said, like, okay, but everything's good, y'all, all right? He said, yes, Doug, everything's good. But wait a minute. Let's back up 1 second. What did you say before you got off the phone? I says, well, Unc, you could have came and stayed with me. No problem at all. He's like, oh, yeah? Hold on 1 second. And all I heard him say was, yes, please cancel that reservation. He was like, please cancel that reservation. Yeah. And then he was like, I tell you what, nephew, we'll be over there in 1 hour. Don't worry about it. We'll be over there. We got this. Yeah. He abandoned that whole hotel thing like in half a second. And then Uncle Donnie came over, brought his family, brought his wife. his stepchild, her other daughter. We had a house full all weekend long, man. They rolled the storm out here in ATL at my house, my mother, and his extended family, man. It was a fun weekend because when Uncle Donnie's around, man, there's never a dull moment. There's never a dull moment. He changed gear in mid-stride. Yeah, but he's a character, man. 404-382-0338. You can also email me. I'll be over there in 1 second. Cancel that reservation. And you know women like, or let me just put it like this. People like in general, they like hotels because hotels are nice or whatever, anything like that. Uncle Donnie's like, man, you saved me a lot of money, nephew. I really appreciate it. Right. You saved me a lot of money, nephew. Couple of other little scores from the NFL this past weekend, man. The New England Patriots, they beat up on the Cleveland Browns 33-13. Tom Brady comes back first game from the 4-game suspension for cheating. Don't forget, Tom Brady was suspended for cheating and throws for 406 yards. In most circumstances, you would give him a ball award. As a matter of fact, we'll give Tom Brady a ball award, but with an asterisk. Lord, can somebody please help the Cleveland Browns as they get 2 more quarterbacks injured? What are they on, like their 5th quarterback? So Cody Kessler, who's been starting, got hurt. And then they brought in Charlie Whitehurst, Clemson University's own Charlie Whitehurst. He got hurt. I think Whitehurst came back in the game. So now, like, their backup quarterback, their safety emergency quarterback is Terrell Pryor. You see how God worked? Terrell Pryor probably still going to get an opportunity to play quarterback this year. Yeah. So we'll keep our eye on that. So I guess you'd give Tom Brady a ball award, first game of the year, throwing for 406 yards, but we'll put an asterisk beside it. Because I need to remind people, even new listeners to the Doug Stewart Show, the New England Patriots, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, the owner of the team, that organization has been fined close to $2 million for cheating. So chances are they were cheating yesterday too. The Detroit Lions bring or get a big win over the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles might even be back to life, back to reality now that I think about it. Lions win 24-23. The New England or the Indianapolis Colts, they beat the Chicago Bears, who are just a mess right now, 29-23. The Redskins get a win over the Baltimore Ravens. What do they call that? The Battle of the Beltway? Baltimore teams versus Washington teams, D.C. teams. 16-10 win over the Ravens. The Houston Texans, they go down to the undefeated Minnesota Vikings. Baller award to the governor of sports talk in Minnesota, Big Vince Wright. He posted yesterday on social media to give some love to the Vikings. Once again, I give credit where credit's due. Ball award to the Vikings. The undefeated Vikings. What the hell? Wow. Unbelievable. The Pittsburgh Steelers seem like they back to reality. 31-13, they beat the New York Jets. They win 4 in a row, I believe. Ben Roethlisberger throws 4 touchdown passes as they roll 31-13. I talked about the Dallas Cowboys beating the Cincinnati Bengals and the Bills. The Bills, man, they streaking as well. They win 3 games in a row, beating the Los Angeles. I'm glad I said it right for the first time. Beating the Los Angeles Rams 30-19. We got a couple of back-to-life, back-to-reality candidates. Yeah. Rams. Yeah, the Rams, the Eagles. We'll give that award when we get back from the break. Also in the NFL yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the Oakland Raiders playing great football, man, as they beat the San Diego Chargers at home 34-31. And lastly, last night, the Green Bay Packers beat the New York Sucky Football Giants 23-16. Odell Beckham Jr. got his first touchdown catch of the season, and the bigger thing about that story is he kept his mouth shut the whole night, didn't get in any skirmishes. Randall Cobb for the Green Bay Packers, man, had a big night. 9 catches for 108 yards. Ball award to Randall Cobb. I think that pretty much covers all the scores from the games this past weekend in the NFL. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room. From RC in the chat room on Spreaker.com. I think RC is a Viking fan as well. Ball award to your Vikings, RC. Says, did you hide your shades, Doug, from Uncle Donnie? Come on, man. Rel Scott, Doug, did you get your shades back from Uncle Donnie? A long story short, I'm not going to tell this story again. I've told it several times in the last 15 years. But for new people, my Uncle Donnie deboed me out a pair of very expensive shades a couple of years ago. And I never asked for it back. I got another story to tell about Uncle Donnie, how he deboed me this past weekend as well. And I'm kind of ashamed about it, man. I don't want to tell a story, but it's a very, very funny story. It's even funnier than that last story I just told you about him just dropping everything and coming to my house. But this story is very delicate, and it's a very personal story. It's a very personal story. It's kind of like in that same realm of Uncle Donnie's stories where Ryan told where Uncle Donnie was trying to get his boat out of the ditch, and he had on a robe and nothing else, and his meat was just swinging all over the place. We had another Uncle Donnie episode like that kind of sort of this weekend. I don't even know if I want to bring it up and talk about it, man, because it's very embarrassing to me. It might even be embarrassing to him, and I don't want somebody to go back and tell him, and then he called me, and then he threatens me. Even though I'm his nephew, he threatened me. Will I tell that story? Should I tell that story? Huh? Should I tell that story? Nah, I better not do that, man. I better not do that, because if I tell that story, man, and it's a great story. It's funny as hell. Let me think about it a little bit more, man. Maybe I'll change the names of the innocent. Okay, maybe I have a story about my Uncle Lonnie from this past weekend. Not my Uncle Donnie, but my Uncle Lonnie. Maybe I'll tell that story today, man. I got to get up enough confidence to tell it. Because chances are he might want to see me in them streets. We'll see. We'll see. All right, when we get back from the break, man, we'll talk a little college football, some balls and busters. And maybe we'll give out the Back to Life, Back to Reality award, man. A couple of teams that are very, very deserving. We'll see. We'll see. I got a good one. Yeah. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. Shall we tell that story?
Hello, everyone. This is Grandma Eunice. I want you to come on and listen to my grandson on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Help me keep this boy out of trouble. Come on, cook with the microwave on Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Grandma Eunice, bye-bye. Boy, I thought you said Georgie was coming over today.
The Sleeper Pick, the guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this, that sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on the DougStewartShow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your